remember touch.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hello. So we are worried about his health because he has gained a lot of weight. So we are coming with each specialist in order to improve his health. Now we are with you, with the nutritionist. So we want your opinion about him.
Okay, well, first, can you give me your name, please?
Jim,
Okay, how old are you?
I have 21 years old,
What is your weight?
like 90,
9 kilos.
90 pounds,
And you're tall?
1.80, 81.
Okay, well, considering this information, let's calculate your body mass index. So, here it says that your body mass index would be of 28.5, which means you have overweight. And if you don't take care of your health, you can have obesity. So, you need to take care of your health because you are not in your normal weight.
Yes, we have seen that. What about some
Recommendations.
recommendations?
Well, the best recommendation is to have a good and balanced alimentation. You can include carbohydrates as the basis of most of your meals. Eat fruits and vegetables as many as possible. And in consuming milk and all that animal products in small quantities. Limit your consumption of sugar in your foods and drinks also. And limit the salt intake, the alcohol consumption, and keep the energy balance to achieve your healthy body weight. And drink enough water as possible. That would be the most recommendations I will tell you.
Did you
So-
understand, my dear?
Yes,
I want you to improve your health. I'm worried about you. I'm your mom.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's necessary, and also you can, and you must do exercise to combine exercise with good alimentation. So I can see you in 2 weeks to review your progress. Okay?
Yes, we will here. We will be there.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. We are so grateful.
Yes, you're welcome. See you in 2 weeks.
See you.
Hi, how are you doing? I have to tell you that my weight is big, you know?
Oh my god.
I'm too fat.
Wow. That would be a big problem,
Yeah,
you know? So I'm gonna tell you some risks. Yesterday I was in my class of biology and I learned a new topic that,
really?
yeah. So I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, please.
So here. So
Explain me, please.
yeah. You can develop some risks. The first one that I saw it was the hypertension.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the single biggest risk factor for stroke and also plays a significant role on heart attacks.
Oh,
So it can be only prevented if you have a management plan.
really?
Yeah. And other risk is the physical inactivity. So,
Tell me more about that.
yeah, the World Health Organization believes that more than 60% of the global population is not sufficiently activity. That means that they don't do any exercise.
Really, like me.
Like you, yeah. So,
Another risk.
is the high cholesterol, is the abnormal blood lipid levels. That will be changed if you have a healthy diet, to exercise, and has a medication.
With medication?
Yeah. Other is the obesity. So if you are overweight, you may develop hypertension and diabetes. So
I don't want that.
why obesity causes cardiovascular disease? Is because it has an impact on your metabolism. And the 5 risks that I learned is the diabetes, that you are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop cardiovascular risk.
If I have this disease,
Yeah.
no? Or
So you need to really take care of you.
yeah, I will do that. You can help me, no?
Yes, I'm gonna help.
I like that.
Yeah, you can count on me.
Thanks.
Okay guys, so today we're going to review some aspects about the respiratory system, which is an important part of our human body. So please, you need to pay attention today because this will come in your exam. So, Kevin,
What?
you stop playing. Why are you playing cards? You're supposed to pay attention.
I'm
Please,
sorry.
I will take this. You're so funny.
Sorry, sorry, I really sorry, you know.
Sorry. You're supposed to pay attention. You're the fat guy here,
Oh, stop,
not
stop.
me. Okay. What we're going to review, Jimmy?
Respiratory system.
Okay. So please pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the respiratory system starts, or it is primarily comprised of the airways, but the airways are these ones, the lungs and the structures. These airways help moving air out of the lungs. The airway, which begins with the nose, which is here, and the mouth, continues down through the throat into the bronchi, which are small airways that eventually feed into the lungs. Here is the throat. So, which are lined with cells called alveoli. The other part of the respiratory system is the muscles, such as the intercostals, these ones, muscles between the ribs, and the diaphragm, which is right here below, which causes the lungs to expand and contract. When the size of the lungs changes, so does the pressure inside, leading to air either coming in inhalation or being forced out, which is exhalation. Okay. So, but what about the main functions about the respiratory system? Some of their main functions are inhalation and exhalation. So you already know it. External respiration exchanges gases between the lungs and the bloodstream. Internal respiration exchanges gases between the bloodstream and body tissues. Every air vibrating the vocal cords, creating sound. Olfaction or smelling is which is a chemical reaction. Okay, so the next one. But the main fact about the respiratory system is how it works. But in this case, how the respiratory system works with the cardiovascular one. The heart, in this case, the heart, which is part of the cardiovascular system, is responsible for pumping the blood throughout the blood vessels and is divided into 4 chambers, 2 of which are responsible for moving poorly oxygenated blood and 2 of which moving highly oxygenated one. Oxygenated blood, which is pumped through the body via the arteries, supplies the body tissues with oxygen that they need to live.
Teacher,
Okay,
no,
so-
I have a doubt.
Which one?
It's because I didn't understand so well how it works. No, I don't get it.
No, you didn't get it? So please study because I want to explain it again. But okay, this is the last time I will explain it. So this is the heart, which is part of the cardiovascular system. So it works together with the respiratory one through pumping blood, which helps lungs to move and all the respiratory system. So if you didn't get it, please read this and you will understand it better. Okay, so now I'm going to explain you about the ventilation, external and internal respiration. But what is ventilation? Ventilation is the movements of the ribs, which are these ones, right here, rib muscles and diaphragm allowing air into and out of the lungs. So it's the when you inhale and exhale. So external and internal respiration. External respiration is the exchange of gases between the air in the alveoli and the blood in the pulmonary capillaries. And internal respiration refers to the exchange of gases between the blood in systemic capillaries and the tissues fluid. So please pay attention. Stop playing. No. So okay. What was your doubt?
Can you give us an example or something like that?
Okay, so in this case, ventilation is when you inhalate and exhalate. External respiration is when you exchange gases, like when you're getting oxygen and you're inhalating oxygen and you're exhalating carbon dioxide. That's all. So please, this will come in your exam, so please pay attention. And that's all. Here is the bibliography. So please pay attention, because this will come in your exam, especially you, Amy, because you are the fact guy here.
Hi Silvana. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing some work about the
what?
cardiac cycle.
Really?
Yes. Do you want me to explain to you?
Yeah, please. I would like that.
So let's see this video.
Let's see. Let's go.
The cardiovascular cycle. It is known as the sequence of events in a single heartbeat. It involves the systole or contraction and the diastole, the relaxation of the atria and the ventricles. The blood pressure is related to this process because throughout the cardiac cycle, the pressure increases when the atrium contracts and decreases at ventricular filling stage. How does it work? First, the blood travels to the vena cava from the superior and the inferior. Then the blood starts in the atrium, and then it does a systole, making the blood pass to the ventricle. From the ventricle, it passes to the bulbs, to the pulmonary artery, and the pulmonary artery has vessels that travels around the lungs. When it travels to the lungs, then it returns to get into the aorta and travel around the body.
Hi Monse, how are you doing?
Hi, fine. And you?
Yeah, good.
You know what? I found a video that is about the capillary exchange. Do you know what is that?
No, you know?
Oh, well, it
I
is
don't know
quite
that.
interesting. And it also explains the components of the blood.
Oh
So-
yeah, it's interesting. No?
Yeah, and quite important, I think.
Can you show me this video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see.
we know, a capillary is an extremely small blood vessel located within the tissues of the body that transports blood from arteries to veins. Here, the capillary exchange is occurred because of the difference of the pressure. As we can see, the arterial end is the blood pressure the blood pressure is higher than the osmotic pressure, and then in the venous end, the osmotic pressure is higher than the blood pressure. So, the blood is passing through this from the artery to the vein, but in the middle is when the capillary exchange is occur. Then we have the blood components that we can see the plasma, that is the liquid portion of blood. Also we have the platelets, that is the clot blood, and the red blood cells that transports the oxygen, so it is very important, as well as the white blood cell that fights the infections.
The kidney, very good. Then also we have two ureters, okay?
Yeah.
And a urinary bladder and the urethra. Okay? First of all, I'm going to tell you what is the function of the kidney. Well, first, the adult kidney are normally located in the middle of the back and one of each side of the spine and are partially protected by the lower ribs. Okay?
Yeah.
And each kidney is a kidney bean in shape and is almost the same size as the person's clenched first.
Really?
Yes. Well, the function of the kidney is help to regulate the blood pressure and helping making vitamin D and produce a certain hormone, which is the hormone of the blood cell formation. This hormone is named as erythropoietin. Okay?
All right.
I think that you are not understand me, so I'm going to explain
Oh, that's
with
amazing.
an image.
Yeah.
Here are the two kidneys that I mentioned at first.
Yes.
Okay, in order to have like the concept but more clear. Okay, they here the ureter and the bladder that I mentioned, the sphincter and the urethra. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for in order to help me to explain this. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you what are the ureters. Okay.
Yeah, I want to know that.
The ureters are about 8 to 10 inches long.
Really?
Yes, they are not much long, but have a specific size. Okay, it connects a kidney to the urinary bladder, and as you remember with the image, it connects with it, and the urine formed in the kidney then flows to the tube-like ureter, where it carries urine to the bladder. Okay, the wall of each ureter has small muscles that regularly contract and relax to force urine into the bladder. Now, what is the urinary bladder? I see in your face that what? So here is more clear. The urinary bladder is simply called as bladder, and it is a hollow muscular organ that sits in the pelvis. It is supported and held in place by ligaments, and the ligaments attach to the nervy organs and the pelvic wall. Yes, you understand that?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, now the urethra. The urethra is the last part of the urinary system. As you remember, it was at the last part it was the last part, and it is where the urine flows.
All right.
And the length of this part of the urinary system is different from men to women. to women. And in men, in your case, the urethra measures about 6 to 8 inches long. Okay?
It's very long.
Now it's the normal size. Now now we're going to talk about the function of the urinary system, but in a general way. You have to be clear that the urinary system plays a very big role in our system. Did you know why?
I don't.
Okay. Keeping the kidneys healthy is very important because as once damage starts, it might be difficult to reverse it. Okay, so you must take care of your kidney.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you what is the nephron. Did you already know that concept, the nephron? No?
No.
Okay, so the nephron is a tiny filtering structure in your kidney. Each of your kidney contains more than a million tiny filtering nephrons that help to clear your blood. Okay, the function of the nephron are that it removes the excess water, wastes, and other substances from your blood, and return substances like sodium, potassium, or phosphorus whenever any of these substances run low in your body. Here is another image where you can appreciate of what I'm talking.
Oh, yeah.
The nephron is this part, and it's located in this little part, okay? It's where the wastes of the urine to the bladder, and in this conduct clean the blood, and here is where the blood with wastes enter, okay?
Yes.
Okay, muy bien, really good. Now, I'm going to explain you which is the process of the urine. For this, I'm going to show you with a video where I want your attention, okay? I don't want you doing anything else. So, let's see that video.
Here we have the three processes formed by the nephron, the functional part of the kidney. Here we have the glomerular filtration. The glomerule filters water and certain acyl substances from the plasma of the blood. This results in increased blood pressure, which forces the plasma like fluid from the blood into one capsule and then into the tubules. The fluid or filter includes many positive and negative ions of many elements. The filtrate does not have any proteins or red blood cells, which are too large to pass through the capillary membrane. And tubular reabsorption substances are transported and out of the tubes and back into the blood of the particular capillaries. Reabsorption takes place in the proximal tubule lobe of the Henle and distal tubule. The major part of the absorption occurs in the proximal tubule. About 15% of water is reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. The process is regulated by hormones vasopressin and aldosterone. And tubular circulation substances move from the plasma and the peritubular capillaries back into the filtrate in the renal tubules. The proximal tubule secretes creatine and histamine, and the distal tubule and collecting duct secreted potassium into the filtrate. All the tubules are actively secrete hydrogen ions to regulate the pH of the body fluids. The filtrate is now urine. Here it's about 95% water with a balanced uric acid, amino acids, and electrolytes. The daily production is about 0.6 to 2.5 liters per day. Urine production below 30 milliliters per hour indicates possible kidney failure.